1 month ago, the owner of the Strongest Battlegrounds posted a poll asking which character is the most OP. And I think you know who everyone voted for. Tatsumaki won by a complete landslide. 42,000 votes, and behind her is Saitama with a mere 15,000 or 16,000. And then the other characters are just there. This is usually the norm with all of the early access characters, is that everyone will always go and rant about how they're so OP and all that, when in reality, they're just not used to fighting them yet. So over the 4 months that Tatsumaki's been a thing, yes, it's been 4 months, I've had to argue with a lot of people claiming that she's super overpowered, best character in the game, all that. Let's just analyze Tatsumaki for a little bit. Let's see if she's really the big problem that everyone is claiming she is. I personally believe that she's not a problem, like at all, but everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But let's actually look at this rationally. So of course, everyone was freaking out because Tatsumaki had a move that could grab people from like 10 meters away and bring them straight to them and ragdoll them, which would allow for an easy down slam to extend the damage or a combo. And it seems overpowered on paper, but it's not. This is not a bad move, don't get me wrong, it's just not overpowered, because you can block it. A guy who's not blocking, and a guy who's blocking. If it's so much of a struggle for you to press one button to block, then I don't know what to say. If you think you can just use Crushing Pull and hit someone out of nowhere like this, like, it's not gonna work, because they're gonna predict that, because they know it's in your arsenal. So what you have to do most of the time is use it as a combo extender, like that, or something. Unless you're fighting an idiot, then go ahead, try to do it, it'll probably work. Crushing Pull by itself is kind of crappy, but if you use it with other attacks, it's actually pretty good. Now the second move. This one is very weird. This is the definition of a combo extending move. Like, look at this. You get all this time to do damage. So this move does 18% damage. That is a lot. Because you can pair it with M1s and a down slam. And it does 32%. Look at all of that damage from one move and M1s. And you can combo off of it if you do it properly. If you down slam late enough, you can do a combo off of that. Now, the thing is, they can ragdoll out of that move and punish you really bad. So it's a risky move unless you've made the opponent ragdoll, which then it's overpowered. If the opponent doesn't have their evasive, this move is basically a confirmed 30+% damage. So it's sort of like normal punch, but you can combo extend off of it. People don't realize how overpowered this move is. This does 32% damage. 32% for a combo extender is insane. Now, Stone Coffin is one of those attacks that was overpowered, but got nerfed like crazy. I think it was like over a month now at this point, but Stone Coffin got a nerf where before, you wouldn't be able to block it. So it would be like using it on a regular person. It would fling them out like that, and it would set up for a combo. But now, it doesn't fling you out if you block it, and it only does 3% damage. When I tell you, this is probably one of the biggest nerfs a character has ever had in this game, I'm not lying. Nerfing Stone Coffin was the equivalent of taking away Genos' Blitz Shot. Stone Coffin was Tatsumaki's ace move before this, and now it's probably Windstorm Fury. And before this was a thing, before this nerf was a thing, Tatsumaki was genuinely scary. For a minute, I was thinking, like, maybe she might be better than Genos, like, this might be a problem here. And I was right. I was trying to fight these Tatsumakis. I was thinking, like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. No. Stone Coffin was just too quick to react to, and you couldn't block it. Thank God this was added, because if it wasn't, then Tatsumaki would still be hated a lot more, rightfully so. So now, this move is still good, actually. It's still a pretty good combo extender. It does 12%, plus all the M1s you can do, which brings it to around 26%. So if you pair that with Windstorm Fury, %71% with 2 moves and M1s. And I still have 2 moves in my arsenal. And I think you know what that means. I could have made that a one-shot combo. Yeah. Tatsumaki has the easiest one-shot combo in the game, by far. I'll put a video of it up right now. It's kind of concerning how easy this is. Anyways, the last move. So this last move is kind of an odd one, because it seems like, oh, it's overpowered. She can fly, guys. Wow. She can fly. It's so broken. No, it's not, okay? If you use this move raw, you're an idiot. This is the easiest move in her arsenal to counter. It's kind of pathetic. All it takes is a simple side dash and front dash to completely counter it. But then there's the weird thing with Roblox physics where sometimes your front dash will like go over the person you're front dashing at. So sometimes you gotta angle your front dash so it'll end at the player, blah, blah, blah. It's not perfect every time, but most of the time, it's really easy to counter. Now, what this move is good at is combos. Tatsumaki's moveset in general is good for strong, lengthy combos that do a lot of damage. This move can be used in a lot of creative ways, like you can do boom, front dash, and they get up just as you're about to land your front dash. And if they're not prepared for it, you can hit them. And sometimes the timing is absolutely perfect and they can't block it. But the thing is with that is it's always blockable because of block buffering. And if you don't know what that is, block buffering is when you knock someone down and they hold block as they're getting up, and it'll block moves as they're getting up without showing the block animation. So that will prevent the expulsive push extender thingy with front dash from working. Expulsive push is kind of an oddball because it's not as useful as a combo extender. I use it as a finisher for the combo, the one-shot combo I showed. 100 people probably did that combo before me, but whatever. Expulsive push is just a good versatile move. Like, you can use it as a combo ender, sometimes a combo extender, not really, and you can use it to run away. That's a lot of distance there. That's very good. It's very useful for running away from people with ultimate, for example. After looking at all of that, I would say the base moveset is actually pretty good, but it's not like best character good. I think it's comparable to Saitama. I think the attacks are strong, the combos are strong. There's nothing really wrong with her base moveset. It's just fine. It works. It's good. The base moveset is like an A-tier moveset. One crucial thing I forgot to mention is every single base move is blockable except for the fourth one. So Crushing Pull, blockable. Windstorm Fury, blockable, but it does very little damage. May I add 5% damage? Stone Coffin, blockable, does 3% damage, but Expulsive Push is not. For a move like Windstorm Fury, they are stuck blocking. If they unblock, they get hit by the move. If they sit there blocking, they can still be hit by a down slam. So if you down slam late enough, it's basically a free combo starter even if they were blocking, which is kind of crazy. That's just something that can happen by chance. It's like a rare occurrence. Now for the ultimate. Just to get something straight here, ultimates are not meant to be overly balanced and fair. Your ultimate moveset is supposed to be your trump card that increases your win rate by 1,000,000%. It's not supposed to be some super balanced thing. If you pull this out, it's supposed to be, oh, I'm fighting a guy with ultimate. I'm probably gonna lose. Ultimate moveset balancing is a completely different can of worms to open, but just know that it does not matter nearly as much as base moveset balancing does. So we'll just get through this quickly. Cosmic Strike, kind of a weird one, because if you're close enough, you can lock people in like that, but they can ragdoll cancel out of that attack. But when they don't have their ragdoll, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. Like you can do that. Wait, did they nerf that? What the hell happened there? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, with Cosmic Strike, while you're up in the air, you're vulnerable, you don't get iframes. And that's like a very consistent thing through Tatsumaki's ultimate moveset is the lack of iframes. But it's not like a massive problem like Garo's is. Psychic Ricochet is like basically like a move you can't escape. It's set up like this, but you can like move around while it's happening. So you can set up like a Cosmic Strike after, for example. You could even do like a Seismic Fist. Like, do that. Boom. 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 Like that. I think that would kill, right? Yep, it killed him. So that's like a pretty strong combo there, actually. I didn't know that was possible. So Psychic Ricochet is basically like a setup for the other attacks. Terrible Tornado is like, it's like the big flashy move of the moveset. Because we know that now each character usually gets like one crazy flashy move. That's what Terrible Tornado is. and it does 95% damage. Yeah, it's very strong, but it has some downsides. Firstly, it takes out a lot of time from your ultimate. And the other downside is that it's very easy to escape. You can block it and you can evasive out of it. You can do that for a long time with the animation. So you see like the green thing there? Basically throughout that entire part, it's very noticeable and you can like escape it. Simple. If you had just wasted their evasive before landing that move on them, then it's a free win. But if you didn't, then there's a chance they got it back while the animation was playing. So it's not exactly like a win all, win every match move. They could evasive at the end of the move where they survive. They could combo you or something. They could do something. I don't know. But that can only happen if they're at 96% HP or higher, which is kind of rare. I'm not going to lie. This move is like a big gamble. If you use it, you can't use it again. So you got to pray it hits. I don't know. Can't really rank this one. Seismic Fist is quite literally the most simple move in this moveset. It's just a giant AoE. And it does 40% damage if it lands a direct hit, but it does like 20%, I think, if it does like if it hits anywhere else. It's decently strong, and it's a good setup for other attacks. It's good for catching runners. And again, this move doesn't have iframes, like at all. And it lets you move around freely. If they're standing there, you could just do this. Easy. Quick combo. Now the problem with this moveset is being able to catch people. Seismic Fist, it covers all this area, but only the area in front of you. If they're anywhere near you, they can just run behind you and get you, because you don't have iframes when you use this attack. So it's like very risky. This entire moveset is very risky. This ultimate is good. It's not super broken or anything. The 95% move is very strong and a bit overpowered, yeah, but you have to go up and waste their evasive first. So it's sort of like Saitama's ultimate there. But the rest of the moves are good. There's a lot of combo potential with this. It's not crazy broken or anything. So analyzing all of this, Tatsumaki's just a good A-tier character. Not overpowered. Nothing crazy needs to be nerfed as of what I know. There might be something out there that's like super broken. Hopefully not. That'll probably get nerfed if it is as broken as people claim it is. So you don't gotta worry about that. So when you find a Tatsumaki, just block often and you'll be fine. Have a nice day.